Welcome back to Chronic Kitchen. Today we're making infused pecan pie cookies. Because if you ever wanted a pie and said, fuck this, I'm too high to make a pie, and wanted to make a cookie instead, here's your 12-minute remedy.
Is that why you always have cookies?
Yeah, I'm too fucking high to make a pie. We'll make a pie someday. But you just have to ask yourself one question. Are you a pecan or a pecant? Step one for our pecan pie cookies is taking a cup of butter.
You Southern now?
Am I Southern?
Sounds
Keeps taking my spatula. I know you see no one, but someone keeps taking my spatula. We got a cup of butter. We got a half and half mix. Cup of butter and a cup of sugar. I'm gonna cream these together. Is that loud enough?
Stop screaming.
My love affair with sugar and butter. Now it's all combined. It's creamed together. Give the edges a little scrape here. I'm gonna add the egg. So we got a 50-50 blend. We got a half cup of THC and a half cup of regular butter. So this recipe is gonna have about 700 milligrams in it, which is still a fair amount. So we're gonna add one egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna mix that together. Once this is combined, we're gonna combine with the dry and the wet. Here we go. Here we go. We got a half cup of baking powder and a half teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt, and 2 cups of flour. That's where 2 cups is. Whisk this together. Now we're gonna add our dry to our wet. Really simple recipe. What a beautiful little dough we got going. Really pretty. Make sure everything crumbled at the bottom is picked up, and then you're good to go. Beautiful. That's what your dough should look like. Have a beautiful hold to it. A little bit of air is okay. Fuck yeah. Now we're gonna get our saucepan out. We're gonna make some pecan pie filling. Okay, gang, we made our cookie. Now we're gonna make our pecan pie filling. I got a nice saucepan over medium heat. We've got 1/2 cup packed brown sugar. You could go light or dark. I went light because that's what I had. We have 2 tablespoons of butter. You could use more infused butter if you want here. Add another 160 milligrams to the mix. We have a cup of chopped pecans.
Pecans.
And we have a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. So we want this to get to a gentle Johnson & Johnson-esque boil. A very gentle boil.
Pharmaceutical company?
I was talking about the baby. Oh yeah, I guess. I was talking about, the No More Tears shampoo that I use. I used to use it when I was a child.
You're still crying a lot. Are you crying right now?
Because I'm not using the shampoo anymore. All right, so we want this to get to a gentle boil. Let it simmer for about 2 minutes. We want to stir constantly. Get everything all mixed up. This is going to be ooey, gooey. It's going to be slutty. Yeah. We don't want to start counting the 2 minutes yet until we get to the gentle boil. But that's what your pan should look like when everything is melted. Nice and schmelted, mixed up. A little piece of brown sugar is giving me a hard time. There we go.
It's painful to watch.
I got a nice gentle boil going. We're gonna let that simmer for 2 minutes. Put it on the clock.
There's no clock. You don't even know what day it is.
Do this for 2 minutes. You want to contemplate your existence. Maybe think about how money is just an abstract construct that isn't really real. Ooh, it should get like nice and puffy like this. A little sizzly action. You keep your Bitcoin. I'll eat my fucking cookies.
Nobody's talking about Bitcoin anymore.
Have I missed the Bitcoin train?
Yeah.
Left the station without me.
About 7 years ago.
I realized I looked at the clock before, but I'd read the wrong time because when I look back this next time, one of the 2 times I looked at was hours apart from the other. Oh yeah, baby.
Maybe you shouldn't have so many mushrooms before you cook.
Right amount of mushrooms. That's probably like 2 minutes. It smells delicious. Now we want to take it off the heat. We want to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Make sure you take it off the heat when you do that. Daddy-o.
I don't think you should do that again. I said don't do it.
It's fucking delicious. Give that to me.
You're already holding it.
All right, we're gonna let this cool. We're gonna make some fucking cookies with this fucker. Alrighty, we've got our nice, beautiful, tantalizing dough. And we have our pecan pie filling. We're gonna roll these into balls. So roll it into nice 1-inch balls. That might be a little bit too big. Maybe go a little bit smaller here. We do have 750 milligrams in this thing. Oh wait, before we put this, you know I love to put some sea salt down. Just get a little saltiness on the bottom of the cookie. We're gonna do that. Now we can put those down. Nice, nice. Give yourself some space. I'm gonna roll up these balls, just like Grandpappy used to do. This how gum has been getting less mintier. All right, we got 6 cookies out. So now what we wanna do is you wanna take your thumb or the back of the spoon and you wanna make a little well there, a little hole. If you're gonna use your spoon, these are pretty sticky. You can put a little flour on the other side of the spoon. That's some good dough. Got a nice little hole there. And we're gonna take a spoonful of this magical concoction and we're just gonna put a tiny bit in the center there. Don't make too much of a mess because that'll get really sticky on your tray. And it'll suck to clean later, but I'm gonna get it nice in that little well that you made. Oh, delightful. You know what? Let's get yourself a nice knife. I want more of this delightful filling, but we don't want to go all the way to the bottom of the pan, so be very careful. Like I said, make a mess. You could drink this pie filling later, whatever's left over. It tastes like a sugary pecan mix. That's exactly what it is. All right. We're gonna go a little sprinkle on top. I know Mandy hates that, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right, 1 tray down, about 6 more to go. We got cookies in the oven and out of the oven. They're out of the oven now. 11 minutes, 11 and a half minutes. They are perfect. They're nice, soft and spongy on the bottom. We've got a nice caramelization here. You got a little brittle on the side. We're gonna take this extra pecan filling that we have and we're just gonna put like a little dollop right back in the center so you have a little different texture feel. And just nothing's gonna go to waste here. Each of these cookies about 30 milligrams, so you can have like 2 or 4 depending on how far off the deep end you want to go. Just add a little bit more to each cookie until you run out and you'll have the most scrumptious apple pie cookies. Pecan pie cookies. That's what happens when you eat a little too much batter. All right, I'm gonna try to use all of this here.
You're like the natives with the buffalo.
Yeah, we use every piece of the hide. Keep the Native Americans occupied for weeks. All right, the last little bit in there. Bing, bang, boom. Let's throw them on a plate and let's fucking eat them. All right, let's give these fuckers a taste.
What do we got here? As if I somehow don't already know.
These are pecan pie cookies.
Wow.
So we got a nice sugary cookie.
My God.
Oh, it's like a little pillow.
This one's got a little burnt to it. I like it.
Yeah, it's got caramelized pecan pie filling and then the gooey pecan pie filling that's more on the raw side.
How many milligrams did you put in it?
Wow.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's like gooey a little bit. A little
The
soft
extra
almost.
goo is what I'm living for right now. Because it's like a delicious, I do like a good pie, unless it's got like fruit in it.
Is pecan a fruit?
No, this is not a fruit pie.
What kind of pies have vegetables? Like an artichoke pie?
Yeah. This is fucking phenomenal. 30 milligrams each cookie. You gotta put this extra little goo on top.
What is that in like naps? If I slam a 30 milligram cookie, how functional am I after that?
You'll be all right.
I'll be all right. Well, hopefully I'll be all right.
You'll be functional for like an hour and a half. Then you'll need a nice little 45-minute shutter down. Oh man, this cookie is so good. It's salty and gooey, and it's really nubile. I had a nubile cookie.
Gross.
Oh man, you guys should make this. I'm a pecan today. I'm gonna have another one of these cookies.
You might have to take a nap.
Let us know if you make these. And when you make them, let us know if you think this is the best fucking cookie you ever made. We'll see you next time. Like a little crunch from the pecan. Fuck me.
Maybe later.
Where's Herodotus? He would be proud.
Herodotus.
He would write about these cookies.